Hi friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back.
We are standing right now on the paddleboard about to go out in Pocasiga Bay and discover all the shipwrecks.
Yeah, it's very interesting and we're curious. We want to get as close as possible and check out the wreckage to see what a real shipwreck looks like up close.
Yeah, and what we don't want to see on our boat. And this week we're gonna get our chain blades bent and getting them to electropolishing and figuring out that sail. And if you know any places in St. Petersburg
or in this area at all,
yeah,
here in the Tampa area, they're looking for a new home for the Yacht Riggers, and the Yacht Riggers are helping us a lot and keeping us going.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it if you guys can jump on and let us know if you have any ideas. But first we got to thank our new Patreons. Welcome aboard, one and all.
Paul Duplessis, John Brannan, and Klaus Poules. Thank you.
Andrew Russell, Larry R. Clasham, and Rich Gervais. Welcome aboard, you guys. It's great to have you. We couldn't do it without you. And we'll look forward to the next meetup, and hopefully we'll see you at that one.
Yeah, and if you like fun in the sun, I guess, subscribe today on
Sailing Liberty. It's a curiosity. You just kind of want to get closer and have a look.
It's a Catalina 30.
It says Catalina 400 on the side. You know, it's hard to understand how something you trust and see and looks so beautiful can end up like this. It's a beautiful boat.
Wow. Last snapped the tool from the spreader.
With the forces that snap that mast, just like a twig. And later on our side here, in a couple of feet of water, hurricane forces. You can't skimp on your ground tackle. It might be nice to save a few bucks, but when that wind picks up, you're not going to be thinking about the money you saved. This boat tore loose from her moorings, left her ground tackle behind, and now here she is, done. There's no coming back from this. The money it would take, the will, the work, it's just not there. This boat is lost. Just a curiosity for people on paddleboards.
Sad. Kind of shocking to see a boat like that. There's debris everywhere, so it's not really safe. They have some nice isinglass still left. Crazy.
Tell us a story. What do you think's going on here?
Well, during one of those hurricanes, this boat dragged and they never got it in deep enough water back. And now it's a sunken shipwreck. I think it might have been Hurricane Debbie. So the Debbie took out a lot of boats in here before Helene arrived. And then Helene destroyed a lot of boats, and then came Milton. So it was a really tough summer for Florida this year, last year.
Definitely tough for this boat.
We can't go on the beach, but there is another sailboat. They're in the mangroves. Wow, look at that, everyone. It's a big ship on the land from the hurricanes. I can't believe like this happening.
It's a big one.
Yeah. They are. What I've heard about this boat is that the owner can't move it, and now it belongs to
House.
the guy who owns this land. There are free boats everywhere in Florida.
Place your orders now. It's time to get your first boat.
Just come in here and get one.
Florida's the place where boats come to be given away for free. It's time to check the ads and find one that suits your fancy and make your way south. We'll be waiting for you. We'll leave the light on and hope to see you when you get here.
Wow, super sad that this boat is on the rocks. But now let's get back and then let's get our chain blades and everything figured out on our boat Liberty. Great news, friends! We just came off from the phone with the Yacht Rigger and they are ready to bend our chain plates. So let's go!
All right. Looking good in the car. On our way to the Yacht Rigger, and Eric's driving. It's going to get us there quick, get us there safe.
We need a boat.
Yeah, let's take out Winnie and Eeyore. Well, we're back and they're ready to do them, so let's go do them.
Can't wait to bend those chain plates. Let's go!
Hey, how's it going today? All right, let's go in and see what it's all about. So we did our original marks on these right at the top of the gunnel, right at the top of the bulwark, right on the edge of the boat. And now we're talking bend radius, which is a thing because, you know, it isn't a piece of paper with a fold in it, and you don't want it to be because of strength and so on. We have the grain to consider in the metal, which I think is running this away. So bend radius, what do you think? We want to put it above the line?
So basically when I go to put it in the die, I want to see the line is parallel to the die. And
Okay.
so I'll put it just above it, like you said. So
Okay.
then that way we put this line just on that side of it so we can actually see that it's
Rifle
parallel.
barrel it right there.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to have to grind the hull to make it fit.
No grinding holes.
Okay,
All right.
awesome.
That's how that would work.
I came out with starboard upper 11 degrees.
On this machine, this
Yeah.
button right here is a pump that's just going to push this down like this, and then right here is a release or a bypass valve. And so if I push down on that, that's going to show that it's working. And if I want it to stop mid-stroke, I just hit the button and I stop it instantly.
Wow.
And
Oh,
that
wow.
shows your radius is nice and smooth. We can bump it a little
Oh,
tiny bit.
170. Oh, he's good.
170.2.
0.2, so we're sneaking up on it.
So it's slight, very slight. But I think that radius would be nice for you.
Yeah.
And there's no
And as far
score
as
line
the
here.
inside, it looked like I'm not really losing much. It's pretty much still flat right to the point of the bend.
You're not going to lose any on this.
Great.
There you go.
You got it. Perfect. 169 degrees, 180 being straight. So minus 11, right?
There is definitely spring
So
back, so try not to go too far.
No.
So you just bump it just a little tiny bit.
The master's touch is definitely in play.
0.4 degrees off. I think we're going to be okay since
I
it's
think
going
we're
to a-
fine. Let's
since
not
it's going to
press
a
our luck.
toggle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like water.
In that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this machine, definitely.
They're both 23.
Can you tell us how many pounds of pressure this machine has?
I estimated it back a long time ago to be somewhere between 15 and 20,000 pounds.
Lots of
Just
pounds.
about enough for this project?
I think it's not even, it barely notices that we're pushing.
Oh, it's more than enough for this job and we're getting it done. Let's have a look. One more going in the clamper. You only get one chance to sneak up on it.
Exactly, exactly. Once we're there, we already know we're there, right?
Wow, that's
Wow, that
perfect.
was the master's touch. Hey, it's the little things. Wow. Oh, that's gonna be awesome bent onto the boat.
Yeah.
So cool.
Awesome.
You wanna grab the next two?
I do. .2.
Ooh, nice.
That is a good one. 22.8. I'd say that's pretty darn close to 23 as well.
Brian Ford, everybody, the champion.
Well, we had a success and I wasn't fighting anybody, so I don't know if we can call it champion. But,
Wow, looking great. Thank you.
you're very welcome. It's my pleasure to help. So our motto has been sailors helping sailors for a long time. We started branching out into powerboats, so now it's actually mariners helping mariners. We had to branch it out a little bit. So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about electropolishing and finish on metal and why we do it and what it is.
Agreed.
So just thought that might be a good educational thing for you guys. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to show you that this is mill finish. This is what the stainless looks like when it comes out the mill. And those lines in there is where it's going through some rollers and some presses and pressing it down and flat. So this is stainless material, so it's called stainless, not stain not. So it still stains, but just not near as fast.
Less.
Yes, just less. Not, but less. So if I take the metal and I just electro polish it as is, you get a bright silver finish like this. And you'll notice that there's some grain in this material.
Yeah.
So this material was sent through a sander first to give it a consistent grain look, then it got electro-polished. And the reason I show you that is because those textures don't come out with electro-polishing, but it does brighten it up. So this has not been polished, but it's been sanded, but yet it's very bright looking comparatively speaking to this. Now this piece right here I'm going to show you is just a piece of high polish stainless. So this is all the same material and it's just different finishes on it. And so this finish right here is where you start out with like a 80 or 120, get a very, very rough sandpaper, and then you work your way up through all the grits. So you go 120, 220, 320, 420, each one of those steps.
We're not doing that.
Exactly. And what that does though is it closes all the pores and grains and makes it to a very shiny finish. If I take this and I bring it to the electro polisher, it ends up looking bright, but it no longer has a mirror finish. It looks foggy. So you go through all this process of trying to make it look like a piece of jewelry, and then when you electro polish it, it takes some of that shine out.
You can't have it all.
You can't. So it will stain even less on the surface if it's been electro polished because it has even less of the iron content to react with.
It's like a subtractive version of chrome plating, maybe.
Yes, so instead of adding, you're taking away, but you're leaving the parts that they mixed into the cookie batter, as I like to say, and you're pulling out the crispiness. So
dig it. And the scientists call it passivation.
There you go.
Because it's already had its reaction and it's been left behind in its past. Passivation. Not really, but close.
Are you surprised by the way it looks?
The electro polishing?
The angle.
Oh, the angle.
Are you surprised by the angles, hon?
Yeah, it was weird how it bent so easily, but the material is so strong. Thank you so much.
You're welcome very much.
She always says that.
Wow, we did it. It just took us 2 years.
One step at a time, little kid.
Brian's taking us for a walk around the boatyard. So many interesting things in boats. Wow, this rib is a new thing. It's like a rigid inflatable boat, but it's all aluminum.
This is a fin keel.
That is a fin keel with a bulb on the bottom. And this right here is a Mum 36, or I should say it was a Mum 36 because it started out with a much smaller fin keel and a shorter rudder that had a deeper chord to it, which means this is a higher aspect rudder. Less drag, more speed, and he did all this to counteract the idea of he put a much bigger carbon rig up on top too. So when he came to me and he said that he wanted to do all this, I said it sounded like a really fun project, but I am not a naval architect and I did not want to sign off on the writing moment of a race boat that is getting more racy. So he went to a naval architect and got it drawn up. The naval architect talked about what it was going to be needed to strengthen up the boat. And inside the boat, I have welded up a bunch of aluminum grid work that holds this to the side bulkheads of the boat so that when this tips over, the boat goes with it and it won't wiggle or move. So it had to basically be reinforced all over the whole inside of the boat to make sure that this didn't break the hull with the amount of riding moment that he put on there.
So this is not your grandpa's Mum 36 anymore, is it?
No, sir. No, sir.
It's not your mum's either.
No. And you know, as long as we're in the boat, I think we should see something else in here. What's a race boat without a carbon toilet?
What? Show me.
Yes. This weighs like paper.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's got a carbon toilet.
It's got Jabsco internals and a custom-made carbon bowl.
Yeah, man, that weighs nothing. I don't know if you ever tried to pick up a toilet, but they're very heavy.
Pretty heavy, yeah, especially when they're porcelain.
When I went to go take one out of my boat, I thought it was still bolted down, but it wasn't.
Well, a lot of racers just make do with a 5-gallon bucket. This is a step above.
This is a step above, yes. Woo. No reason to rough it. So this is a carbon handrails, carbon backing plates.
Wow.
So he tries to use metal as little as possible.
Crazy boat.
Crazy cool. You want something crazy cool, you gotta come to the Yacht Rigger and they'll make your dreams come to life. Make your boat go fast and keep you smiling. Right, sweetie?
Yes.
Woo!
We're here aboard this Power Cat, and what the heck is it?
So this is a Fontaine Peugeot MY44,
Oh, so French.
and it's a 2018 model. My name is Frank Chetwood, and I'm an ABYC certified electrician, and I manage the electrical team at the Yacht Rigger.
Wow! Frank is willing to take a few minutes out of his busy day of getting these boats on the water to show us around this super yacht. It's going to be really cool. Cannot wait to see how neat and tidy things are below.
All right, so red is of course DC positive, but the yellow is DC negative, and so We use yellow for DC negative in accordance with ABYC standards because black is also hot
in AC
for AC wire.
So that's very dangerous otherwise, right?
So
especially when you get into the smaller stuff all bundled together.
Yeah, especially in a boat like this where you've got 230 volt AC, 120 volt AC, 48, 24, 12 volt DC. You've got a lot of wires on this boat, and it's a safety thing.
Yeah.
This is a remote battery switch. This is the 120 volt inverter. The boat came with the 2,000 watt, but we've increased that to a 5,000 watt. Right? Why not? Most boats from outside the U.S. are built with 50 millimeter PEX.
Okay.
This plumbing is associated with the Rayman water maker that we installed. That one is a 230 volt unit, and it's their frame system, which is basically it came in this big thing, and you just set it down, and then you just hook up the water to it, and it's done.
Well, a big boat like this, why not put it on a sled?
Exactly.
We have the modular system on our boat, and we're glad to be able to squeeze pieces here and there and everywhere, and spread them out, and run some wires and hoses between them, and save as much space as possible.
Yeah.
And hey, this is a swap out if they have a problem. Can't beat that. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in a different league here, kids, but let's take a look at what makes it all work right now. Come on, let's see it. Sometimes I mumble. Let's take a look at what makes it all work. Let's see it. Let's take a look.
4 different places on the boat that look exactly like this, where there's 4 batteries, 24 volt, 200 amp hour batteries, to be able to coach somebody who's new to boating about their energy usage. One is for the 48 volt battery bank, the other one is for the 12 volt battery bank, but it's also connected to the internet via their Starlink, so I can see it all from my computer. If they're having an issue,
so you can troubleshoot when they're on the water.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Wow. Wow.
And not just troubleshoot, but also monitor energy consumption. In this locker, we've got the lighting system for the boat that we installed, and we've got the solar charge controllers.
Big boys, dang. Oh yeah. Tiniest dishwasher. It's like grandma's house. And I guess this is what? For the produce, you got
double freezers.
Double freezers.
And it makes whiskey ice balls.
What? That's the life of luxury right there.
Automatically?
Yeah.
Your whiskey ice ball automatically. That's right. That's what they're doing today down at the Yacht Rigger. And it's helping all the mariners enjoy the water even more, especially when their balls are ice cold.
We thinking purple?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That doesn't look good?
No, purple's great. Surprise pink, yeah.
What? Party lights.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Woo. All right. We love it here at the Yacht Rigger. They're helping mariners help mariners. And you know what? We could use a little help sometimes. We don't mind if we do.
Thank you.
No problem.
Well, this is it. We got a really great opportunity to help the Yacht Riggers, help all the mariners out there, because they are looking for a new location. That's right. This location is going by the wayside, and they're looking for a great waterfront location. I know you guys, a lot of you are right on the water, good old sailors, been around the block, and might have an idea or two up your sleeve. The location needs to be around St. Petersburg, Florida, Tampa area kind of thing. Any ideas you have are much appreciated. And if you guys know the place, let us know, or jump onto the email below that gets you right to the Yacht Rigger and let them know what kind of great ideas are out there and anything that might be possible.
Good morning, everyone. It's early morning and we rise and shine. We just got great news from our friend Kane, who knows Lad, and Lad can take our chain blades to electro polishing. Mariners are helping mariners. Quick little sip of coffee. Okay, let's go. Let's see how they fit. They're gonna go here. I'm gonna put it like that. Wow, that's a good fit. You like it? You like it a lot. Wow. Beautiful. Great job, Brian Ford.
All right, we're heading over to the electropolisher, see what they say. Hope we can get in there in a tight production schedule.
All right, hopefully this is gonna be it. Get these suckers polished up and be on our way. Let's find out what's what.
Try to figure out where to go.
Electro polish.
We just dropped off our chain blades and they're gonna call us when they are processing our chain blades so we can film a little bit of the process. Super happy, things are happening. Brian yesterday recommended a guy in Salt Creek Marina who can help us to fix our sail. We're gonna patch it up because it's the right way forward and it fits in the budget.
So we found a great sail loft and they're willing to take a look at it. They're going to let us know. We're going to drop it off and Andy's going to check it out. Thank you, sir.
We'll look through.
Woohoo! This is such a great vibe in here.
Yeah, it's cool.
Take care, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Good morning everyone, another beautiful day on the sailboat. Today we got great news, our sail is ready to be picked up. Wow, and I'm drinking coffee again, get our energy going. All right, we are here, we are getting the sail.
Yeah, it's a sail loft upstairs.
Hi.
And we'll take a look at it. And, you want to just yeah, let's just pull this down here and so this is the edge where we did the repair right here.
Oh yeah,
So
right there.
Yeah. This is the foot, and there it is right by
Wow, hello.
you. Should get you down there.
Beautiful. Thank you for doing it.
Absolutely.
Wow, thank you
guys-
so much, great job.
Thank you. All right, let's stow it. If you
Okay, I'm gonna go here and then
Yeah.
we're gonna flake it.
Yeah, if you want to drag that end over here.
Grab from here and then we're gonna just go
Okay,
backwards.
all right, all right.
Yeah, like
Yes.
that. That's an old flake. It's already in there from 45 years.
Yeah, oh, that's how long it's been sitting?
Yeah.
No, this sail's been used.
It's antique. Awesome.
What kind of boat is it?
It's a Mata Navigator 41.
Wow, that's nice.
We're gonna put it up today anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Awesome.
Yes.
150?
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I love cash. All right. Yeah, thanks, guys. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
All right. And away we go.
There she blows. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Man, talk about a momentous occasion. The sail is back and rising high. Not a bind, not a twist, not a little bit of struggle. We are getting good at setting this boat up. Sails to the top. And now we're gonna make sure this furling's gonna roll. The perfect night for it. She's catching the wind. Liberty wants to sail, and she'll be sailing soon enough. But till then, roll her up tight.
We are very excited that everything is coming along in our boat Liberty, and today we are celebrating freedom and liberty because Estonia has its Independence Day, 24 February 1918. So now I'm raising the flag. Wow, beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, so beautiful. Estonia has the prettiest flag. So the blue is hopes and dreams, black is fertile soil, and white is our pure heart. And happy Independence Day, Estonia. Sõbrad, head vabariigi aastapäeva. Eesti on 107-aastane.
Elagu Eesti!
Wow, cheers to that. Happy Independence Day, Estonia. You're doing it. You're making us all proud. Bottoms up to that.
Boo to you!
Woohoo! Tattery sex.
Wow.
Hey, what about me? Ooh, I like it. Cheers and happy Independence Day, happy freedom, and here's to liberty worldwide, wherever it may be. Cheers.
Couldn't find any.
Pass the bottle around. Wow, what a week.
I could not be happier.
We're getting a lot done. We're getting a lot of great help from great people. And you know what? We got holidays, great food, and boat work coming together. I'm
Oh,
looking forward to
yeah.
next week
See you next time
on Sailing Liberty.
Then we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Sailing Liberty.
Arr, fly, arr. Charge, you scallywags.
Aye, Captain.
Like any great adventure, it begins with a girl and a sword. Before you know it, the tail twists into a t-shirt.
Hey, click in the link below in description box and get one of our shirts.
Buy now and join the adventure.